I don't want to. You guys go. You started off today.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to... Oh, shit. Okay.
Whoa.
I'm kidding anyway. You always started off.
You got it.
No, that was good.
Yeah.
That was... Hello, everyone, and welcome to Two Hot Takes, Christmas style. My face started turning red.
Find everything you
I'm
want
really
more
embarrassed doing that.
at twohottakes.com.
No, it doesn't exist yet.
Yeah, I was going to say, is that a thing?
Coming soon.
I do own it. It's time. It's time, you guys. Hi, guys. I'm Morgan, the host of Two Hot Takes, and I'm playing Olaf today.
What are you the host of?
What did I say?
I think she said Two Hot Takes.
I said Two Hot Takes,
Oh,
right?
I know, but isn't that a given?
I don't know. Maybe they're coming from somewhere else today. Fuck. Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome back to another episode. Thanks, Lauren, for the smashing intro.
No
Beautiful.
problem.
If you're joining us on YouTube or you check out the Instagram still, we are very festive today. I'm wearing an Olaf costume. Justin is clearly Santa.
And I'm a reindeer.
Hey.
Little Rudolph down there. So today's episode...
Wait, we didn't introduce ourselves.
Oh, we always do that.
Yeah, you did.
I said I'm Morgan.
But we didn't say our names.
I know, she said Justin's in that and Lauren's in that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
perfect. Okay. We're back. All right.
Yeah.
Proceed.
Holiday woes is the theme today. We're clearly having a rough start, and these people are having a rough time with their holiday experiences. So just trying to read some crazy holiday stories to set all of us up with what not to do this holiday season.
Yay.
Amazing.
Okay, you guys ready?
Born ready.
I am already so hot in this. I'm sad because I really want to keep it on the whole episode.
We challenge you.
Take it off.
Start a timer up in the left-hand corner of the video for how long Lauren can keep it on.
Oh,
Wait, you were the hot
that's a good
one.
idea.
I
That's
thought
a
I was
good
gonna-
idea.
I am the hot one.
Okay.
Just look at me.
Well, here we go. Okay. Holidays are stressful, as we all know.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about this, Lauren. We did the Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah.
And I feel like those stories were kind of mild compared to some of these today.
Oof.
Yeah. So I'm trying to decide how much I just want to like baptism by fire you guys. Do I pop off from the beginning or should we ease into it?
I don't think there's any easing.
I think there is. I have them arranged right now in an easing into it sort of way.
Or do you just get the bad over with and kind of end on the easy?
We are ending on a happy note.
Oh,
So
all right.
if you don't want a shit episode and you want happy, just skip to the end right away.
I honestly don't want to ease into it. I want to pop off right away.
Let's go. I'm with that.
Okay, I guess that's what you're getting.
This looks like a towel.
Does it?
Yeah,
You can't see Olaf's nose?
a little bit.
Oh, well, speaking of towels, am I the asshole for unpacking my girlfriend's towel? Am I the asshole for unpacking my girlfriend's towel? I, 31 male, and my girlfriend, 25 female, have been dating for about 2 years. My girlfriend has beautiful hair that seems a lot more low maintenance than most women I know. She doesn't use all 100 different hair products, nor does she blow dry it. It honestly doesn't take her long to style her hair or anything. However, she always insists on using this special towel to dry her hair. She insists that she can't use any regular towel for her hair. She gets mad if I use her hair towel as a regular towel too. She says that the towel should only be used for her hair. She even bought an extra one of these towels that she keeps in a drawer at my place. She also takes the towel with her when she goes on vacation. I usually don't mind it since the towel doesn't take up much space and it is better than listening to a hairdryer all the time. But it's a bit weird because I don't know anyone else who has a towel just for their hair. For Thanksgiving, we traveled to see my family. Before the trip, I asked my girlfriend to leave her towel at home since we'll be staying at my parents' house. I didn't want my family to think she was weird or make fun of her. Since we planned to leave early in the morning, girlfriend spent the night at my place. I noticed that she packed the towel she kept at my place in her suitcase. When she was asleep, I took the towel out. She didn't notice the towel was gone until after we got to my parents' place. I thought it was okay, and my girlfriend didn't seem mad at all during the whole trip. However, When we got back to my place, my girlfriend got into her car and drove off without saying goodbye. She texted me later saying she's mad at me because of that stupid towel and she needs some space. I keep calling and texting her, but she won't respond. My friends think she's being overly dramatic, but my girlfriend isn't that type of person. Now I'm wondering if I messed up.
First
Am
of all,
I the asshole?
this is so weird. This whole story is so weird. One, what is this magic towel and where can I get one?
Is it any different? Is it any different than? Is it
But
like
then-
your pillowcases?
Yes, he fucking sabotaged her.
Second of all, why did he unpack her towel? Like, why did he think that it was weird if she'd have this towel in front of his family? I'm so confused by that.
It just seems unnecessary. It's kind of like a test. Like, oh, is she really going to use it? Does she really need it? But what's the point?
What?
Who is it hurting? It's just a little towel.
Well, I'm just like picturing if I had a boyfriend that unpacked my blow dryer when I went to go see his family. What? Like, why?
I don't get it. And I think it's really dependent. Like, he doesn't say what type of hair she has, but like depending on the type of hair she has, if she has more like curly hair or like textured hair and does like the natural curls and like
With the
coifs
towel.
it.
Yeah, my mom does that.
That might be her coifing towel. Like, I think I'm saying that word right. Fuck, I don't know. Sounds like I'm saying queef or something.
It's an
it
interesting
does.
word.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
you coif your curls or something. I don't know. But it's probably like one of those special like microfiber fancy towels.
That's what I was
Coif.
picturing.
Because other towels like you're not supposed to use on your hair. It actually like really damages it and can cause a lot of
I
breakage.
guess I've noticed that a little bit. I mean, I
On
don't
your
know.
hair?
Yeah. I mean, I dry it real quick. Like, and you're done. You know,
Yeah.
you're good.
You damage it
Morgan
with
goes
regular
and like lays in bed and it's wet all night in the morning. But
I do not.
does this
do that.
like is this a quick
That
process?
dries out your scalp, by the way, Morgan.
I don't do that. He's lying.
Is this like Bounty paper towels? Like this thing just and it's dry?
No,
Bounty paper towels dries that quick.
But like, why wouldn't you
Justin.
blow dry?
The quicker
Is
picker.
blow dry worse for your hair?
Putting heat on
Yeah,
your hair
of
is
course.
Oh,
bad.
okay.
Especially if you have curly hair. Mm-hmm. Like that's why, like my mom literally does that. That's exactly what my mom does because she has very curly
Yeah.
hair.
So
It
yes,
just like doesn't
asshole.
seem like a place to start a problem. It's a
It's
towel.
so weird.
So why? Who was her towel hurting? And like, why take it out? Who's
going
gonna
to
even know?
Yeah.
Who's gonna know she even has a towel with her? She's gonna use it in the bathroom or their bedroom.
Yeah. Like, why does he
Yeah.
think it's weird?
At least it's not like a sentimental little thing that she brings everywhere. I don't know. It's like a very useful item.
Yeah.
Practical.
But
I want to know what is going on in his head, why he felt so compelled to be like, you're not bringing that around my family.
I think he said he was like embarrassed. He didn't wanna
What?
see-
Why?
Who's gonna know?
Who's going to know?
Who's gonna know?
Who's going to know? No one's going to know.
Just quaif it.
They're not gonna know.
They're not gonna
No
know.
one's gonna know.
Just go with the quaif.
It's not quaif. It's coif. Coif. I'm gonna Google it. I think it's quaif.
I want my reindeer ears back up.
Quaff. Oh my god. Hold on. I think it's quaff.
Yes.
Oh no, coif. Oh my god, you guys. I'm so.
No, do the sound. Do the
I'm
sound.
so
I'll tell
off.
you. Quaff. Yeah.
Okay, but quaff is not for. Oh, style or arrange someone's hair, typically in an elaborate way. But the first definition of it is a close-fitting cap worn by nuns. I was just like, oh
You
my
gonna
god.
show that on the YouTube picture?
I was like, I butchered this again.
words are hard.
Quaif is
Words
really
are tough.
offensive or something.
It's a lot of words.
Quaff.
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 I'm not even gonna try. I don't know if you
It's
guys have
fun.
realized I didn't
Quaff.
even attempt.
Yeah, I don't know. This seems like a power trip to me. I think he's just like trying to run the show.
So weird. I do not understand. So yes, I think he's the asshole, but I'm also so curious why it's getting to him.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is it one of those things where it takes her so long to get ready? So he's like,
No, he said she's low maintenance.
yeah. So
it would
what?
make it take longer if she didn't have a routine.
Exactly.
I don't know. It's just weird.
So the top comment on this one, it's definitely like kind of an inside knowledge thing, but the top comment got 57,000 upvotes. 57,000. And they go, "You're the asshole." And Douglas Adams can explain way better than I. A towel, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy says, is about the most massively useful thing an interstellar hitchhiker can have. Partly, it has great practical value. You can wrap it around you for warmth as you bound across the cold moons of Jagalabeta. You can lie on it on the brilliant marble-sanded beaches of blah, blah, blah,
Of
inhaling
what?
Santraganginus
Justin.
V.
Tell us, Morgan, of what?
Santraginus V, inhaling the heavy sea vapors. You can sleep under it beneath the stars, which shine so redly on the desert world of Cockrafoon. Use it to sail in a mini raft down the slow, heavy river moth. Wet it for use in hand-to-hand combat. Wrap it around your head to ward off noxious fumes or avoid the gaze of the ravenous bug-blatter beast of Troll. You can wave your towel in emergencies as a distress signal and, of course, dry yourself off with it if it seems to be clean enough. And 57,000 people.
That's not what I was
Appreciated
expecting
that.
when you introed that.
Yeah, same.
Top comment.
But I like the space
Yeah,
reference. That's cool.
me too.
Yeah.
I'm down with that.
Literally someone, like, people were eating that comment up. Like, the next one is, if I could, I would give you this 42 upvotes. And that comment got 18,000. I'm just like, maybe I need to watch the show. Is it a show?
Interstellar?
The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Not Interstellar.
Someone else goes, what a deep thought. Wow.
So anyway,
Yeah.
do not take anyone's towel, people.
No, but one of the next comments that is like constructive is like, yep, you're the asshole. Let me count the ways. Freaking out about a towel. Prioritizing your family of origin's weird towel obsession. Or even weirder, your imagined worry about their towel obsession over your significant other's towel obsession. Going behind your significant other's back to get rid of the towel. And let's just throw some potential cultural/race angle just for fun. Curly/wavy haired people more likely have to have a specialized towel. So maybe there's some fun race shaming involved as well, which is, that's what I pictured. But there's like different ways that you categorize like curly or like natural hair. And if it is like one of those curlier types, like you need your towel and your mousse.
And regardless, just let it be.
Yeah. The fact that he did it when she was sleeping and
So weird.
snuck in there.
Like, the only word that's coming to my head is this is just weird. I don't get it. Like,
I know.
what his, I don't.
He ruined her
So does
Thanksgiving
he
weekend.
respond to these? Because I'm curious what he has to say. Like, why was he so triggered by this towel?
Truth.
I would like to know as well. Oh. Yes, we do have some comments.
Hell yeah. Give it to
Oh,
us.
lots of comments. Oh my God, he was really trying to.
So you didn't read these beforehand?
No, I didn't read.
Nice.
I didn't read the people's comments.
comments.
I just like proofread the story.
Okay.
So one of the comments, info, is your girlfriend a different race? OP goes, she's biracial, but I don't know why that matters.
Well, there you go.
Because everyone's hair is fucking different, especially if you're mixed.
Yep.
Everyone sucks for obvious reasons. It's just a towel. Let her take it if she wants to. No one will care. I wish that she told me that she was upset about the towel instead of what she's doing now. I've tried many times to apologize, but she keeps giving me the silent treatment. She told you how important her towel was to her, and you still took it out of her suitcase. Mm-hmm. No, you were maybe a little rude, but she's being an absolute baby about it. I've reached out to her multiple times, but she hasn't responded to any of my messages.
I don't think she's being a baby at all.
No, I think this is completely justified.
Like to a point. Like prove your point.
I just think if your partner, for her, she's probably looking at this as this is a bigger sign of the disrespect. I don't
Yeah,
think it's
that's
truly about the towel.
exactly.
I think it's really showing his true colors that he doesn't respect her.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but I still think you can communicate. You can have that conversation. Yes, take your time if you need to and figure out what you want to say, but at some point you gotta communicate.
I mean, maybe she's just not ever gonna see him again.
I-
Which
That's fine, too.
I do not condone ghosting culture. I really think that our culture what would you call it, generation? Or does everyone do it these days?
I think a lot of people ghost.
Yeah.
My dad ghosted people.
yeah, I don't think that it's good. I don't think it's nice to do to anybody.
Yeah.
I'm sure she still has stuff at his place if she kept a towel there. I think she's probably like really upset, trying to think about it, just needs her space.
Yep.
And whatever. This comment I do like. You're the asshole. She packed that towel because she needed that towel. It's probably a microfiber towel. They tend to help dry hair quickly without blow drying, which can be damaging, especially if her hair is long or curly. It also helps reduce frizz, and if her hair is curly, to keep the curls defined. Do some research on natural curly hair. Many people with straighter hair also find these techniques work well. If you don't know why someone is doing something, ask. Or just let them do what they want. Don't mess up their routine just because you don't understand it. And OP goes, I already knew it's a microfiber towel. My girlfriend sometimes complains that regular towels ruin her curls, but she has forgotten her towel a couple of times and her hair always looks fine. Even during Thanksgiving, she was getting compliments for her hair by my relatives, and she didn't have the towel then.
It's not the point. The point is that why are you being a dick?
Yeah. Where's the motivation for all of this
Yeah.
coming from?
And like you said, it's not just about the towel, it's the disrespect. Like you snuck behind my
Yes.
back, went into my personal things and took something out that's important to me that I use every day. Why? Like that's just disrespectful.
I know.
Doesn't matter what it is. Like he's being an absolute idiot.
I kind of like that she didn't say anything the whole weekend though, and just
I know, same. I like
kind of
that.
played it
And I was
off,
like,
and then
I think that's a power move.
yeah, that's why he's on Reddit trying to ask people for advice because he's thinking about his actions.
Yeah.
Which he should be.
Absolutely. I think this is I really hate stonewalling, and it is what she's doing. She is stonewalling, but like she's clearly, based on his replies, she's clearly articulated that this towel is important. She needs it for her hair, especially her type of hair, and he hasn't gotten it. He still doesn't get the importance of the towel. So maybe this is what it takes to get it to stick. But at that point, it's kind of like, do you want to
no,
spend?
from his responses, it seems like he's not going to change.
No,
Did
He doesn't
they?
get it.
Did he say how long they've been together?
I don't believe so. That Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy comment about like the different ways a towel is useless or practical, not useless. Someone goes, they say that big comment, and then OP goes, except we weren't going camping in the wilderness. We were at my parents' house where there are plenty of towels. Also, she only uses this towel for her hair, nothing else. It wasn't meant to be literal.
All right. Well, what if there was a zombie apocalypse and your entire house got run down and now you guys are in the woods, Mr. OP? Then what? Then she would need that fucking towel.
Oh
He would
my
need
God.
it too.
Yeah, he'd be real pumped about that towel then.
Alien invasion? What are you going to do? Not have a towel? Okay.
Correction, they've been together for 2 years.
Ugh. Damn.
Wow. All right.
Couple
What?
months?
Like-
Couple months? Okay, I get it. You
Yeah.
don't understand the towel, but 2 fucking years?
So weird.
Well, also, how do these things not like these tendencies not show until 2 years?
I don't know.
Like, yes, it's the one instance with the towel, but it's revealing a whole different
It sure is.
world.
Okay.
Agreed.
Well, next one. Am I the asshole for ditching my girlfriend for one night while away on holiday? So my partner and I are going to my hometown just after Christmas. Her family is all in Japan. We are spending 2 weeks, of which most will be spent with my family and a few days of us exploring by ourselves. My high school friends want to make plans to catch up and get an Airbnb and spend the night playing games, etc. I asked my girlfriend if she minds if I don't bring her along, as none of my other friends are bringing their partners, and it changes the dynamic somewhat. English isn't her first language, so a lot of the games we'd like to play would be too difficult for her. I gave her the option she could stay with my family, whom she has met before, or she could stay with my high school friends as girlfriends, whom we have stayed with before, and we will probably stay with for one night again. She blew up, now saying she isn't coming on the trip anymore, etc., etc. I then offer instead to fly to my hometown a couple days earlier than originally planned to catch up with my friends, and then I'll pick her up from the airport. This, too, is not an option apparently, and she maintains she is no longer coming on the trip, which, by the way, I paid for half the flight. Am I the asshole?
Doesn't seem like it, no.
What?
What?
Oh my God, okay, explain.
No, me and Justin were both on the same page. We're like, no, he's not the asshole. Morgan's face just went white.
Oh my God, okay,
You're
well,
with me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Damn, I thought I was way off.
okay.
No, I was laughing at Morgan's expression.
Overall vote on this thread is asshole.
Well, I think the first option that he presented was kind of like throwing her to the alligators. Like she doesn't know what she's getting into, and just to be
Yeah.
like, this is, whatever. But then when he's saying, I want to spend time with my friends one-on-one, and I will go earlier and then pick you up from the airport so that you don't have to, hang out with people you don't know and feel
Right.
uncomfortable. And then she still blew up. That's where I'm like, no, I don't think that's an asshole.
I just don't know why there's no
Request?
communication. Why can't you? Why is there just like oh, I'm not coming. Why is it not like, oh yeah,
Because she's clearly hurt.
by what?
Let's go on a vacation where your family's in Japan and you can't see your family over holidays that are probably important to you, so therefore heightened emotions. And then let me just go ditch you for a night of fun with my friends who she's already met and has spent time with. And oh, let me basically call you stupid because English isn't your first language and you're not gonna be smart enough to play our games.
Well, sure, that's one thing, but I think the point is less about that. That feels like an added detail. I feel like the point's more about it's like these people. Is it all dudes? It's like a boys' night.
They never specify
Ovi
with their gender.
explicitly did say that no one else's partners are coming. So it's like, I don't think that's crazy to be like, I want a night with all of my friends and not have significant others coming.
Right, and it's
Yeah.
not last minute. It's not like, oh, by the way, tonight is.
Yeah, I mean, I think I just, I don't know. It sounds like she's far from home, like that she was excited to go. I just think it's a shitty way to do it, especially if someone's going to be in your life forever. Like if Justin's coming home with me for the holidays and I would never be like, oh, I'm just going to leave you at home with my family and I'm going to go hang out with my friends.
Yeah, but what about on...
I think here's where I'm thinking too, just real quick. I think if it was just him going for a game night and then like coming home and spending the night with her, I think that'd be one thing. But the fact that they're like renting an Airbnb, he's going to be gone from like, and staying the night and all this stuff. It's like, it's kind of an uncomfortable situation to put your girlfriend
Well, it seems
in.
like why wouldn't you run back to go to sleep? But I guess if you're drinking and stuff, then you wouldn't want to be driving around. So
No.
Well,
it just doesn't seem like the most unreasonable thing to me.
yeah, I mean, you talked about having... I thought you wanted a girls' night on the 17th this year.
He won't be back yet.
But even still,
I mean, he would...
I'd
I
be
think,
chilling.
Yeah, I think he'd be fine.
I know,
with it.
I'm
I know
just-
it's a different situation because
It's
he's also from Minnesota.
He's from Minnesota.
But
Yeah, I think it's just the fact that they don't say how long they're dating. It doesn't really say how comfortable she is with their family. It just seems like he's really just throwing her under the bus. And
I feel like he's presenting good options, though. Why can't he go back early and see his friends?
I think that would have been a solution. But I think because of the way he approached it first, she was probably so hurt that she didn't even want to hear that option.
Yeah. I'm just
So-
thinking about the girl who booked him the cruise and the vacation for his birthday, and then he didn't want her involved. And comparing this to that story, it's just kind of like, this is nothing.
I know. I just get weird vibes. I would never, ever, ever call my partner dumb. Like, I'm sorry.
he didn't call her dumb.
English isn't her first language. So a lot of the games we'd like to play would be too difficult for her. That's such an unadded detail. I would never, first of all, if she can speak multiple languages, she's probably smarter than you that just knows English, if he only does know English. And trust me, we play hard board games. We play Catan. And
Hey, Catan.
that shit's hard. And I'm sure she'd be just fine. Like, you pick that shit up. You get it. So let's read some of the top comments. And then we can talk about it more. Because he does give some edits.
Okay.
You're the asshole. Why would you want to bring your girlfriend on a trip where she knows no one well and is partially isolated by language and then ditch her for the night? If the games you want to play wouldn't be good for her, the inclusive thing to do would be to play different games. And then someone goes, OP also offered to go before her so he wouldn't need to ditch her for a night, but that wasn't acceptable either. He gave her a lot of options and she shot them all down. So how is he an asshole? It's not even about the games. He offered to change the plans after it became clear she was upset. That would have been a better suggestion had he come up with it first. Ultimately, from now on, whatever the scenario is, it's going to seem like OP wants to exclude his girlfriend from hanging out with his friends. If it's not about the games, then why are they playing games that she can't? Another top comment. 100% this. My husband actually pulled this crap on me back when we were dating. I was miserable. Not because I couldn't be without him for a few hours, but because a guest who barely knows the host is extremely uncomfortable, particularly when they don't really want you there. They just want your son there. Your best friend's girlfriend's home is not much better since it's not like they know each other well. OP, get her a night at a spa in the town you're visiting and cover a couple of spa treatments. Also note, visiting your friends and family is not a vacation for her at all. It is stressful, and she has to be on the entire time. And I would agree with that.
Yeah, but it's
Like-
stressful for him too. I mean, it's not like
It's not stressful for him. That's his family.
I know, but what if you have these pre-existing traditions with friends where it's like you go back for the holidays? I don't know. It just feels like a tough position to be in. I think maybe, sure, I can see if the other option was presented first, how it would feel different. But I almost would approach it in a similar way just to get a gauge on what the response is going to be. But I think we have a relationship to the point where if you were upset, I would present the other options and we'd talk about it and figure it out. It wouldn't be just like, no, this is done. Back me up, Lauren.
I'm on Justin's side, to be honest.
You guys can take your not the asshole vote. I'm sticking with the majority on this one. I just like know how this would have been for me. Like if this was my first Christmas with you and me staying at your mom's house by myself the whole time, like yes, your mom is nice. It would have been fine, but it would have been incredibly uncomfortable.
But that's why what Justin's saying is that then you have that conversation.
Yeah.
Then instead of her blowing up and being like, nope, I'm not going, and him presenting different options, she's like, nope, not going. Like, no, that's where I think it's not very reasonable on her end.
Would you?
Yeah.
How would you react? You wouldn't be offended?
I think I'd probably be a little hurt, or I don't know, I would dig into it a little bit and be like, well, I don't know if I want to do this or that, but I wouldn't be like, I'm not going on the trip anymore. I mean, the board game thing, that was kind of unnecessary for him to say. Like, she wouldn't be able to get the board games. But the thing where he was like, no one else is bringing their partner, like, this is just like.
But I bet all of those people are local.
Yeah, but
Like they probably all have their own families
Right.
and other options. So like having their boyfriends or their partners go play a game night, like they can be with their family or their friends, and it's like it's not a big deal for them. But whereas she is truly, she's alone.
Yeah. And then from his angle though too, it would be weird, I guess, to kind of walk into a situation where it's kind of predetermined of, oh, all the partners are staying home. And it's like, oh, my girlfriend's here. And it kind of changes the whole dynamic.
And that's what I was assuming, is that like they're going to be together the rest of the time nonstop. And this is just the one night where OP is having a night with all of their friends. But I think it's hard when you're in a big group of people. Like if I was going back for the holidays and we were having a girls' night on the 17th, like we've just discussed, and I, was bringing a guy along for the holidays to meet my family, and all my friends were like, no, we're not bringing our boyfriends, it's a girls' night, then I would try to figure out something. I wouldn't be like, no, he is coming.
Right.
Like, fuck you guys, fuck the girls' night. Because there's different, there's different things. Like whenever you're all with your girls, like other people are not as comfortable. Like some of your friends are talking about like crazy stories that they've done that they don't want to talk about in front of another guy. They only want to talk about in front of their girlfriends. And so it just kind of like changed the dynamic. So like you don't want to like force people to, so it's kind of a difficult situation. Like obviously he wants to make her feel comfortable, but he also wants to participate, or I guess we don't even know if like OP didn't even say. So I guess like they want to participate with all of their friends. I don't know. I think the option to have the girlfriend come later makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah. I think she's just hurt. I think I would just have such a sour taste in my mouth that I would just be like, honestly, like, just go and do your thing.
I just don't like that though. Like, just communicate, people. Even
She's
if you were
having a
hurt,
very
you
emotional reaction.
can't.
Holidays are very, very emotional for people, especially like
You
her
gotta
family.
operate as a team, though.
But her family, look at what she may be going through. Like her family is all the way in Japan. We've had COVID. They, in the edit, they live in Australia. So Australia's been super, super locked down for a lot of this pandemic. And so she probably hasn't had an opportunity to see her family. And like, she wants to be with her boyfriend or her partner and spend this quality time. And then for him to be like, actually, like, I'm going to do this whole thing. We're getting an Airbnb. Like, you're not invited. It was probably so hurtful for her because of the fact she's not with her family. She hasn't seen her family potentially. Like, it's just all of that compounding stress and emotion to the point where she's probably like, fine, fuck it all. Like, fuck it all.
I understand that it's an emotional reaction, but is she really just going to be like, all right, I'll be by myself for the holidays then, just to like make a statement? You know what I mean? That's where I'm kind of like,
I feel like you'd regret it in the end.
Yeah.
So
Like it feels
edit.
good to prove a point, but I feel like sometimes after it's like, I didn't have to do that.
Yeah. Edit, this blew up a bit. I feel like a majority are saying I'm the asshole, but there is a strong minority who disagree. So I'm glad it's not clear cut. To address some recurring themes, she does speak English. We live in Australia and she has worked and lived here for over 5 years. I just meant she struggles to understand new games and in general has no interest in any sort of, quote, intellectual game. I would happily put her in a private Airbnb or similar if she wanted. I didn't offer it because I'm pretty sure she wouldn't want that either. But when we discuss it next, I will make sure she knows that option is available. I mentioned in one comment thread, I think part of it is she is worried about why I don't want her there. She asked if we are going to, quote, get strippers, but I feel like she knows that is ridiculous.
Oh.
Anyways, my plan is to have another talk with her about it. I will present the solo accommodation option as well, and if she won't concede to any of it, then I guess I'll just have to bring her along and take mental note of how uncompromising she can be. If you're keeping a tally list on your relationship like that.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, I don't like it.
I don't know. I just know that if I was going back to meet a boyfriend's family, I personally would want them to be able to have their time with their friends to enjoy and be able to be flexible. I wouldn't like the whole time. No, absolutely not.
Right.
But like one night, I mean, I guess if it was one weekend, then I would be like, that sucks. But if it's, I guess do we even discuss how long it is? Because if it was one weekend, then I'd be like, what's the point?
True.
But if it was, multiple days and this was one night that my boyfriend wanted to spend with their friends, like I would want them to enjoy that time. So that's like where my take is coming from.
I'm with you.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a real account. This OP is super, super active in other subreddits, gaming forums, and stuff like that. So I'm sure there will be an update coming from this one. Their fight was based on comments about 5 days ago. So I'm sure an update will be coming shortly, considering they have flights and everything like that. But
it's always so crazy to think that I feel like with a lot of these stories, when I hear them, I put them kind of in the distant past.
Oh,
but it's
I
weird.
know,
It's
I do
weird
the same thing.
It's weird to feel like it's happening
Yeah.
right now. Like she's mad right now.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's trying to figure this out right now. The trip hasn't happened yet. It feels like it already as hell happened.
You guys,
It's
we
just-
are helping them figure it out right now.
yeah.
Do you ever wonder if people who write in listen to the podcast and have heard?
It would be funny.
Their own story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder that sometimes.
Especially like if it's not a write-in. It just happens to be a big blown up Reddit story.
That would be crazy.
Yeah.
But I just think of them as such far off, distant
Me too.
people that it's weird to think that it could literally be my neighbor.
Yeah, right?
I know. I know. I found one today and I was like, wait, did my little brother and his girlfriend write this post?
You think that a lot.
I
Let's
know.
read that one next.
No, but I hope this works out well. I think I have a lot of sympathy for her, and that's why I just think his execution of this was very poor, and hope it works out. But
Communicate, people.
But I still get bad vibes about the way he's talking about her, like saying she wouldn't understand and she doesn't like intellectual games. Like what are you playing?
Well, the way that he's saying it, I'm picturing that they've had this experience before because it seems like he knows this very well. Where all the games that he's going to play with his friends, he's tried to play with her in some other capacity and knows that she doesn't like them. Like that's what it sounds like to me, but I could be wrong.
I got that a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking at his other posts just to see like what type of person it is. He kind of reminds me of you, Lauren.
What?
Is it more polite to fart loudly in public than quietly?
What's your answer, Lauren?
That's why he reminds you of me.
Yeah. Because you asked me on a podcast once, you're like, is it better to have it be silent and smelly or to be loud and not smelly?
I still wonder that.
So you both are posing the important questions about fart.
Or you're
Wait,
like
so-
Morgan and you never fart, ever.
Wait, so what do
I
you...
fart in my sleep and you know it. I know it. I know that you know it.
Morgan, Justin, what do you guys think about that question?
In public,
I think smell's worse than sound. I mean, come on.
but sounds are more awkward than smells.
But sounds are funny.
And I guess-
smells are like...
Well,
whole
smells you
place
can't
smells.
pinpoint to a source.
Exactly.
Did you ever
So
let
that's
it
why
rip
this-
in class? Like high school?
I actually
No.
was really good at making sure I did not
Managing
fart
it.
in class in high school or in college because I feel like it's too obvious. It's too close of like,
Just like instantly?
somebody knows like when there's like 4 people around that like someone knows it's one of the 4 of us.
No.
So I
shit
feel like I was
that.
really good at not ever doing that.
Yeah. Well, and then it would be like a big deal.
Yeah, this one's their character. I feel the current depression is a medical condition awareness campaign is actually bad for people who have depression. I don't know. A lot of interesting takes from this friend, but
Okay.
What was that sound?
Okay. There's a little twist on
It
it.
sounded like you were like burping. So yeah.
well, I'll keep my eyes peeled for an update on this one.
Yes.
I hope her feelings aren't too hurt and they can come to a solution.
I think they'll figure it out.
Okay,
Hopefully.
we'll see.
Can't believe how fast these candles are burning.
I know, I'm just staring in because the flames look so still too.
Yeah.
Well, I better get my Hanukkah story done before the menorah goes out.
Yep.
Am I the asshole for suggesting my daughter skip Hanukkah gifts this year? I, 58 male, have 3 children. My daughter Marie, 28, and my son Frank, 25, are from my first wife. And I have a son, Chris, 7 male, with my new wife, all fake names. I admit that Chris is a little spoiled and used to get in his way. Marie got married 2 years ago and her husband is Jewish. She celebrates Hanukkah with him and his son, John, 8 male, and family. John lives with them full-time as his mom is not in the picture. They also come to see us for Christmas, which would be via Zoom this year. So we usually do a 4-gift rule when it comes to Christmas since Chris tends to get stuff throughout the year. Well, he came home from school last week saying how a kid in his class is Jewish and he gets a present every night of Hanukkah, and how it wasn't fair that he was getting 8 presents and he only got 4. I pointed out that he also got things throughout the year and that I wasn't sure if the gifts were even that good. He started complaining that John was going to get 8 gifts and then whatever we got him, and he was only going to get 4 and whatever they got him. I said it didn't actually matter, but I ended up having to send him to his room to calm down. I called Marie and asked if they could maybe skip Hanukkah gifts this year because it upset Chris so much knowing that John was going to have so many more gifts than him. She said no.
No. Sorry, Colin.
She said no. They had already bought all of his gifts, and considering Chris wasn't even going to see what he got, it shouldn't be a big deal. I admit I got a little frustrated and said it wouldn't kill her to do something that could help her brother. She told me that Chris was being a spoiled brat about gifts, and it wouldn't be helping him to deny John his gifts they spent time and energy picking out, just so he wouldn't throw a tantrum. I lost my temper and said she wasn't even his real mom, so I wasn't sure why she was picking some kid she wasn't even related to over her brother. I regret saying that. She blew up, and the short of it is, I'm a terrible person. She has no interest in helping spoil Chris any more than he already is, and she will not be celebrating via Zoom with us this year, and does not want to hear from me again anytime soon. I shouldn't have said what I did, I admit that, but she hung up before I could apologize. Now Mark, his older son, is on my case, saying that I need to stop babying Chris and that he wouldn't be seeing either of us because if he or Marie acted like Chris acts, I'd have punished them. I'm frustrated, and my wife says she understood my heart was in the right spot, but it was kind of unreasonable to ask them not to celebrate Hanukkah because Chris felt slighted. I don't really think I was so wrong to ask, but maybe it was unreasonable. I don't think my kids should be this angry at me, though. It was suggested I post here. So, was I really such an asshole for this?
Yes, absolutely, no question. What?
It's laughable.
It's
It is
so
so
laughable.
laughable.
You're asking somebody not to celebrate a religious holiday that is what?
She could have easily been like, don't celebrate Christmas. If he's sad about 4 gifts, maybe he should get none.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Don't celebrate Christmas this year.
Or how about he starts like celebrating Hanukkah?
Let him participate and understand.
It's
Yeah.
just yeah.
That's an easy one.
That's a very easy one.
That's easy.
That was ridiculous.
I cannot believe it escalated so quickly to him immediately being like, he's not even related to you anyways.
That's some crazy shit.
You should be more loyal to your brother.
Oh, can you imagine saying something like that?
Do you know what I'm picturing this kid that was super upset. And given he's just a kid, so not like coming at him, but I'm picturing him like the Harry Potter's brother. I forget his name.
Oh God, what is that kid's name? Dudley?
Yeah, I think it's Dudley. Like Dudley and Dudley's dad. That's what
Is it Dudley? Oh my God, I can totally see that. God. She married this man. That little boy is like now her little boy. Like that's her child. It doesn't matter, blood relation. And so to argue like that's not really your child, well, that's not really her brother either.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, all of it's ridiculous.
It's such a clusterfuck.
It doesn't even matter who's related to who. It doesn't matter if they are all strangers, honestly.
Besides the point.
To ask somebody that is just no. Like
That's crazy.
Bonkers.
Look at how this one's
Bonkers.
split into two.
Oh, wow.
I was wondering what was going on there.
There must have been an old wick in the holder. Yeah, people...
Get them 10 gifts. Get them 20 gifts. Really rub it in.
Fuck that kid. Top comment, LOL, let me get this straight. You asked your adult daughter and her husband to not give her stepson Hanukkah gifts in his own home because your similar-aged son in your home wouldn't like knowing the stepson got more gifts overall than him? This man is like...
Unbelievable.
He's creating a monster.
That's why I'm saying it reminds me of like the Harry Potter situation because he's like feeding into this little kid being a brat and they're just feeding off of each other.
Oh my God, Lauren. Let me get there. You're the asshole and this isn't even close. There is no alternate universe where you would not be the asshole here. Your older kids are right. Chris is spoiled and you know it. You can increase his gift count if you want. It's your home and your money. But you absolutely 100% cannot ask an adult to alter their own holiday celebration in their own home because your kid is jealous. But you really should nip this in the bud now before it's too late to fix Chris and he winds up a victim of affluenza. P.S. You should have fake named him Dudley instead of Chris.
No way.
Because this is basically right out of Harry Potter. And Dudley got worse before he got better.
Oh
Good
my
call,
gosh.
Lauren.
Thank you.
Wow. That was good.
I like that term, affluenza.
Affluenza.
That's a good one.
I know.
Oh, we just lost a candle.
We lost one. One down. One down. Okay. Moving along.
Moving right along.
Plugging along. No, too weird.
And is that from something?
No.
No.
My brain.
It's from my brain.
My brain.
Let's do one more story and then
Shots.
get
And then
Justin
take a
fucked
poo-poo.
up. What?
I'm keeping that in.
Are you serious? I thought you guys didn't talk about that stuff with each other.
Oh no, we talk about poop. I don't fart openly. But I farted the other day.
Openly.
No. I really we were brushing our teeth and I was like clenching my butt cheeks because I knew it was gonna be a loud one. I was just like, oh fuck, okay. So I like got my toothbrush ready, turned it on, and I start walking. I always like brush my teeth and walk around or like do stuff, multitask. And I like got down the hallway and like thinking, okay, I'm safe, I'm far enough away. And it was so loud. I was sure I was gonna get back to the bathroom when you were gonna be like, so that was the
I
first
feel like
one.
I remember
huh?
that, actually.
It was so loud. I don't know how you didn't
You
hear
know
it.
what? Like, I
feel
don't
like I remember
understand is how you can be so open about talking about farts with Justin, but like you refuse to fart in front of him.
I don't refuse. I've been silently farting. I've actually been farting a lot more around him.
You've got good control.
Well, I just like have a lot of like floofs lately. I don't know what it is in my diet, but I have a lot of the floofs.
That's cute.
So I'll fart as you're like walking towards me and like hopes that maybe you'll hear it and it'll be like, okay.
How do you know it's not just going to light up the room, though?
Did you guys know that pugs fart, by the way? They fart loud.
All dogs
dogs
fart.
I know all dogs fart, but I've never heard one audibly fart.
It's probably because of all their wrinkles on their ass.
I don't know, but I was with Biggie and Biggie farted so loud multiple times right next to me and I couldn't stop laughing.
Did I meet Biggie?
At
Yeah.
the pretzel place.
Yeah, the
Pretzel and
pretzel
beer?
place. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. I just,
Shout out to Biggie.
Yeah.
I'm not about the pug life. Pug life ain't for me.
I'm like, honestly, I never thought I would want a pug until I got to know my friend's pugs so well. And now I'm like,
Please don't.
I'm obsessed with them.
Please don't. I want to like actually cuddle your dog and like.
But that's the thing is that they're the best cuddlers. Are you moving away from me? You don't like pugs either? Justin.
I think you get a cute cuddly dog.
But that's the thing is that they're so cuddly. That's why I like them so
They
much.
ain't intimidating nobody.
They snort.
They love to cuddle.
They're slimy.
I,
They shed a lot.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's out. See ya.
Get Shih Tzus are okay. Like Arlo's cute, but get a Holly dog that's nice and friendly because she's got people hair. She smells nice. She doesn't get goopy eyes.
She's got people hair.
Yeah.
Hypoallergenic.
Holly's-
Doesn't shed.
Holly's a sweetie.
Except to other people.
Yeah,
Okay.
true.
Here we go. We're continuing on the theme of presents.
Love.
I think I got to take Olaf off.
I
Oh,
wanna
you made
put,
it a long
I want to put
time.
my reindeer on, actually.
Okay, so keeping on the theme of gifts. Am I the asshole for telling the kids their dad took this year's Christmas away from them? Please read before you judge. Thank you. So I'm a working mother of 3, 9, 11, and 5. My husband used to have a job but was let go at the end of 2020 and hasn't worked since then. Yes, he worked in a few places here and there like the gas station, but he couldn't keep it because he, quote, lacked motive and passion. All in all, our financial situation isn't so great, but I've decided to start saving money to be able to get the decent Christmas celebration the kids wanted and couldn't get in 2019 through 2020. I've put money aside to buy decoration and prepare meals and also gifts, but just a couple of days ago, found out that my husband had taken $500 out of my account and from the money I saved. The rest of my salary goes towards bills and groceries, and gave it to his little brother to help him out in child support. I found out and had a huge argument with him about how he essentially stole this year's Christmas from the kids to help his irresponsible brother pay for child support. My husband apologetically said he had no choice and was pushed by family to contribute and pay part of his brother's child support. Otherwise, they won't see their nephew/grandchildren since his brother's baby mama is vicious and spiteful. The kids came in and I just told them that unfortunately I can't afford Christmas this year and it's because of their dad who took it away from them by taking the money I saved. There was utter silence and my husband glanced at me in disbelief. He told the kids to go to their rooms and screamed, asking, "What the fuck is wrong with me? To spout this kind of bullshit in front of the kids?" I said, "It's the truth. And that I've sacrificed so much to save money to give the kids some joy this holiday." Then he selfishly took the money and gave it away. He said he would pay me back in time before Christmas, but I don't see how this is possible since he doesn't even have money for gas. He got pissed and said I shouldn't tell the kids that he took their Christmas money and that the psychological damage I'm doing to the kids is worth a lot more than money, and accused me of turning the kids against him and making them resent him for trying to help out a family member. He stormed off and spent time with his family, who accused me of causing my children mental traumas by saying their dad took Christmas away from them and alienating them from him. Just wanted to say this, that the kids know that mommy is the one who brings home money, and so if Christmas gets canceled and because of money, then they'll think it's because of me. I had many conversations with them about it, and last thing I want is to see them disappointed in me for something that is not my fault. Thank you.
She's so selfish.
Wow.
Really?
So selfish. Incredibly selfish. I do think that I would be so upset if I was her too. And it is really shitty that he did that, especially behind her back. But he was in a really tough situation. And it just doesn't excuse it. He should have talked to her about it. It wasn't fair for him to do. But she took it out on her kids. That is really awful to do to your kids. I just think there's a way better way to present what's going on than the way that she did. That was so shitty. And so that's why I'm I think it's so selfish. I mean, I understand both sides. It's a really difficult situation, but she shouldn't have did that. She shouldn't have done that to the kids. And I stand by that.
I don't understand his side because there's no reason in the whole world you should go and take that money.
No.
I don't care what it is.
I mean, I agree, but he was saying that he wouldn't be able to see his nephew anymore.
Why is his brother's child his problem? He's got 3 kids at home.
I understand that, but he's saying that I want to be able to see my nephew. It's his family.
Well, you should prioritize your own kids over this. But
I agree.
I just think there's no way in the world you should take that money.
Agreed.
At least without a conversation. You need communicate again. But I think there's going to be problems in relationships, and those problems are between you. I don't know about crossing the line of bringing your kids into it, especially at this young age.
I know. This whole thing just reminds me of Maid. Like, it reminds me of just like being in poverty and just like having no money and her like carrying everything. And it clearly, like, they were in the middle of the fight. And by the sounds of it, it sounds like the kids just like happened to stroll in, hear this conversation, and she just like lashed out and was just like, you guys, like, just so you know, like, there's not going to be presents because of your dad. It sounds like she was just at her wits' end with this. And look at Maid. Like, look at how hard it is to come up in a system that is not geared to help people truly. Like, she's probably just at her wits' end. But I know I see where you guys are coming from on the kid front.
Well, I agree with the wits end, and I understand that people are not always going to be perfect in front of their children. I think that I'm passionate about it because I've realized so much recently how much our childhood has impacts on all of us. And so I think that's why I was a little triggered by that. But my whole thing with her question is that I think she should take accountability for her actions. I don't think she should feel horrible, but like, I think that she should take accountability for the fact that what she said to her children was not the best thing to say.
Fair. I just feel so bad for her.
Yeah, I mean, it is really shitty. She should probably leave him. Like, he's not really being the best partner at all.
But
not
still,
a partner at all.
There's still a little assholeness in making that move, crossing that line.
He is a terrible, terrible person.
Well, yes, you shouldn't take the money. Yes,
Terrible.
obviously. The brothers is a whole other case. But still, I get the anger. I get having the emotion. I get wanting to lash out, but I think that's not going to be something you are happy you did. What's the good going to come from that? Do you think that's all of a sudden going to inspire him to change? By telling your kids?
By handing over...
I think it's going to make things worse.
I don't think that he's a terrible person. I mean, because, okay, let's say he took that money and like spent it out at like a strip club. Like, yeah, that's not, but it's like, I think his intentions were good, misguided, but like, I don't think he had the worst intentions, but he clearly doesn't have all of his priorities straight. And he's trying to, I guess, I mean, he's feeling pressured by his family, and he let that pressure affect his direct children when it's like, this is his brother's responsibility. Like, this should not fall on him. So I don't think he's a terrible human by any means. I just think that they probably shouldn't be together. He needs to figure his stuff out. And maybe he's in a really bad place right now. Maybe like he's dealing with a lot of shit. And so who knows? But they might just need to take some time apart.
I just think he's a piece. One, you let your family bullying you. You're not working. Your family knows you're unemployed. You're not doing shit. You had jobs and you quit your jobs. Didn't get fired. He quit because he lacked motive and passion.
Yeah.
You let your wife do all the work while you get a free ride, and yet you're going to let your family bully you into stealing money basically from your children's mouths and then give to your brother, who's also not doing shit because he can't pay his baby mama her child support.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what OP said was not to her children was not necessarily completely inaccurate.
I know.
But like, it's just one of those things where how are your children going to receive that? And like, how... I just
Are they going to be traumatized?
I think there's just a better way.
Well,
the five is really young too.
Yeah.
But the 9 and 11, they already know what's going on.
Kind of, but
They've
still
got
at
to.
9 years old, I mean,
I was drinking at 13. Like at 11, you know what's up.
I guess
Don't drink at 13. That's not encouraging.
but for the dad, at this point, it doesn't really matter what you're going through. You have commitments that are bigger than yourself.
Yeah, you're
and
a
you got
parent.
to step up and do what you have to do. Like, go do it.
I know.
Don't just sit around and let this all happen.
I know.
Ugh.
Well, and she doesn't mention any mental health stuff. By saying lack of motive and passion, I mean...
It just makes him sound lazy from how it's written.
It does. And so maybe she's discrediting mental health if there is going on, because lack of motivation is a big thing with depression, but she's not mentioning it. So based off what we have, like, he frickin' sucks. His family sucks. The fact that they called her and was like bullying her, it's like, stay out of it. You're the reason this problem exists.
Yeah.
Stay out of it.
Time for separate accounts.
It does actually kind
Yes.
of hit a spot for me too, because once upon a time I dated somebody a while back that I just noticed that it seemed like they took on this weight of everyone around them. Like everyone they cared about, their money problems were their problems. And they would put that before focusing on what's right in front of them, which was our relationship.
They were a little enmeshed with their family, huh?
No, not even like family, just family and friends. And I that's a really redeeming quality, to really want to help out the people that you love and care about. But then it crosses a line when it becomes such a weight on you that you are destroying everything.
I don't know if I heard this somewhere or what, but I said it on a phone call with someone, like a work thing, and I was like, it's really hard because you cannot burn yourself to keep others warm.
Yeah.
Like you need to take care of yourself and then you can help others. So it's like, it's the oxygen mask thing.
Yes.
I told my dad.
We love that
But I was
analogy.
like, you have a really hard time like saying no to people. You always want to help people, which is amazing about you. But you also sometimes need to put your oxygen mask on before you help others.
Exactly.
Otherwise, you're going to not
crumble and you won't be able to
help anyone.
Help people at all. Help yourself, help anyone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
think if
Yeah.
that's the case, though, there needs to be a balance of that and actually taking care of your kids.
Yeah. I think he's got to get his shit together. He's an asshole. His family's an asshole. I think she does suck for the way she said it, but I just think about Maid and I'm just like, if this was Alex.
It's just something you can't take
I feel
back.
for her. Like, I definitely feel for her, but I just think that it's very important for her to recognize that that is not a good way to approach your children and a topic like this.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Well, and I think it's kind of like if you're getting to this point in your relationship where this is how you're resorting to handling things with your partner, like it is clearly not a beneficial relationship, like for her.
Yeah.
She's carrying the team. She doesn't have 3 kids. She's got 4. And one of them is a 40-something-year-old man. No.
Yeah.
So overall vote on this one.
Yeah.
Overall vote was not the asshole. Top comment: your husband sucks. Be done with his deadbeat self and family. At least alone, you won't have to worry about him stealing from you, in addition to sucking up the family resources with no return. Not the asshole. This. And maybe when you ditch him, his family will come together to pay you some child support so you can afford Christmas presents. Next, which Justin, you said, yeah, might want to separate your bank account now and kick him out. Just messed up.
Yeah.
100%. OP probably would be able to afford Christmas if she wasn't also supporting another adult. He's dead weight. And the amounts of stress OP must be under supporting them all, she needs to do herself and her kids a favor and kick him out. If he doesn't care enough about his kids' quality of life enough to stick it out at a gas station job because he doesn't feel like doing it, he's a shit father no matter what he says.
Well, that's what makes me mad, is that I thought that he got fired from the gas station job, but the fact that he was like, it's not my passion. Well, yeah, that's fine, but like your passion should be trying to provide a happy, comforting home for your children.
Yeah.
So do what it takes to make that happen.
Alex scrubbed a lot of toilets
She did.
and made, like, the poor girl found rats. Like, she was grinding for her baby.
She was grinding.
I haven't finished it yet.
I haven't finished it either.
Well, you saw the toilet cleaning part, didn't you?
I'm on like episode 2.
I think she cleans toilets in 1.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But I didn't see rats.
Oh, sorry. Spoilers. Spoiler alerts.
There's rats.
Shit. But what I think we should definitely do is find OP and start a donation for her, because this is recent. And
I already messaged her.
hell yes,
Hey.
let's do it.
So we will see. I hope she responds. I'm sure, this post kind of took off. So I'm sure there's a lot.
We're not the only ones.
Yeah, because it's got 12,000 upvotes on just her stuff, and one of the comments has 21,000 upvotes. So a lot of people have seen this. So I have messaged her, and hopefully we get a response. But Justin was talking about doing some sort of like Christmas thing, so it would be cool to maybe put a GoFundMe together and tell her to
Very
get
cool.
a separate account before.
Yeah. Let's go.
Let me see if I can scroll. Like I'm really scrolling through the comments. All of them so far are not the asshole. Let me just see if we get a different perspective.
I definitely don't think she's an asshole in terms of her and her husband's side. It's really just the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is what this one says. He took the money for his little kid's Christmas and gave it to his brother. What an asshole. Money that you earned and saved and he didn't contribute to at all? What an asshole. Without asking or discussing it with you? What an asshole. His family knows he's unemployed and they hit him up for a lot of money anyways? Fucking family of assholes. Because his brother didn't pay child support? Another asshole. But what you did is throw the shit of your marriage onto your kids. It's not their job to deal with that. It was a really bad move on your part. I get that it is a messed up situation. You are desperate, frustrated, betrayed, angry, but dumping that on your kids is not okay. You are an asshole too. He needs to pay you back ASAP, so does the brother, before Christmas, and get your money into a private account that he can't access. Everyone sucks here.
That comment is exactly how I feel.
I agree. I think that now that I look at it, yeah, the kids know what's going on, but they're also 9, 11, and 5. It really isn't fair.
Mm-hmm.
I just know that there's moments when I was younger that I don't know. I just think that it really does impact us.
It shapes you.
Like certain comments that especially when your parents are talking about your parents, like you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear it negatively.
No, parents, like it doesn't matter how old you are, your parents shouldn't badmouth each other.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're the kid, you're not the middleman.
Yep.
Exactly.
Their relationship is totally separate from you.
Mm-hmm.
You might have to experience some of it, good or bad, but that's not your problem. That's not your weight. That's not your burden to carry. Doesn't matter how old you are.
I almost wonder if parents do that because they're worried about the other parent saying something, so they feel like they need to like get ahead of them and say something first.
And
That's real bad.
And that's an insecure attachment. That is feeling insecure in your attachment, in your relationship with your child, to where you need to sabotage the parent and talk bad about the parent.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people that have had divorced parents that have talked about how that has been a dynamic for them. They're like, it's not fun. Like, it's not fun to experience as a child. And I also think that the divorce rate probably was increased when we were kids. Like, we're all in our 20s. So I don't know. When we were kids,
I think it was a little higher. It's
a little higher.
It's slowly going down right now.
Yeah. So I think that was a lot of new territory for people to work through. And like, our parents didn't really know how to work through that. Because a lot of at least for me, like my parents' parents, so my grandparents, were together till they died. So I think a lot of our grandparents like stayed together, did not get divorced. So our parents' they didn't really experience this. So this was like new territory for them, dealing with being divorced parents and like having their children in the middle.
Yeah.
And we're learning now how that does have an impact. It's tough. Like we have to figure out how to deal with our own emotions while protecting the children, while navigate. I don't know. It's tough. Yeah.
I think that comment said it perfectly. I think that is like really the best one. And it's kind of sad because it's buried.
Yeah,
like
it should be top.
It's buried. It only had like 4,000 something upvotes, but like
it's a lot.
I scrolled really pretty far to get that one.
If I had 4,000 upvotes, I'd feel famous.
Yeah.
I got 4.7 karma on my account.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What'd you say? You didn't tell me about this.
I have a hidden account.
This is a trophy moment.
yeah. I got some good karma on my.
What did you say? I need to know.
No, not on this thread.
I know.
I've made good comments on other threads.
I know, but like we need to discuss this offline. I'm super curious.
I get it.
My best friend's famous check.
No.
On Reddit.
4.7. No, that doesn't do it.
All right. Well, I think it's cool.
Yeah. Well, I hope she responds. I just really hope she gets out, or at least gets a separate account, because this is not healthy. At the time of recording this episode and editing it, I still have not gotten a response from OP on this post. So in the description, I'm going to be linking another couple of holiday fundraisers and fundraisers I know about that are going on that I think are great causes to support. So if you'd like to give back this holiday season, these are a couple of my favorites. You'll find them in the description of the podcast. YouTube description, and I'll link them on our Instagram. Thanks, guys. Okay, up next. Moving along. We got a couple more.
I want to give the listeners a shot.
Okay, here we go. Christmas uninvitation. I, 26 male, want to refuse to go to my family's party because my fiance, 26 male, is extremely uncomfortable around them. Just 2 years ago, I was at work when I received a call from my mom. She told me that I was uninvited from my family's Christmas party that was to be hosted by my aunt, R55, also my godmother. My aunt had explained to my mom that it was because I planned on bringing my fiance, and if I came without him, I was more than welcome to attend. To which I replied, that simply will not happen. I wasn't going to spend my holiday without my fiance. I was devastated and heartbroken. I'm at work, crying at my desk. I come from a very religious family, so I had kind of expected some people to be bitter. Homophobic.
Yep.
So the real reason I was upset over this was because my own mother hadn't stood up for me and the person I love. Now, about a week after receiving the uninvitation, my uncle, sorry for the confusion, large family, had texted me to tell me that he had taken over the Christmas party planning so that C was able to come. It was to be held at a local pizza parlor with a lower level for private parties. Even though this gesture is extremely thoughtful and my uncle bent over backwards to help make, quote, the family gaze feel included, we can't help but feel like we are stepping on toes. We feel extremely uncomfortable because R shows up. Part of me thinks that she comes solely to make us feel unwelcome and out of place. Are we assholes if we RSVP and say that we aren't attending this year, even though this annual party was started so we would actually receive an invite?
No, not. I love the uncle because that's
I know.
amazing. But I also understand the feeling at the same time because it's like, well, are we just going to force it? It's like, just let people live.
I'm really torn with this one. Lauren's just silent. You're thinking. You're
Why are you
contemplating.
torn?
So I feel like they went last year and like, fuck R. Don't let R ruin your time with your family. Except if everyone refers to them as the family gaze and everyone makes them feel like shit and
Yeah.
unwelcome, then no, don't fucking go. If you truly feel unwelcome, don't go. You don't have to go. Your happiness and your mental health and your family, your fiance should be your first priority. Don't feel bad going. It's your call. But I also feel like don't let, if it is just the one person, R, the bitch ass aunt, don't let her ruin your holidays. I'm the type of person where like I would almost go to like spite her, like fuck you. You're not ruining my holidays. You are irrelevant to me.
I'm the kind of person who would pull some petty shit.
There is an element to it, though, that is kind of like letting her win, I guess, and getting her way
Yeah.
of not going. But I also understand the feeling to just be like, let's avoid it.
I know, that's why I'm really torn. I just want to like,
sense.
you're not going to go and start drama with her, but also like,
But are
then
you
don't
really
let
going to have
her
a
win.
great time if there's all that energy around you?
No, but it depends. Like, is the other energy bad or is it just R?
True.
Because after a couple drinks, like, you might be ready to tell R what the fuck is up.
Just hang with the uncle.
Hang with uncle, like, get your mom. I don't know, maybe the mom is a point too because she didn't stick up for him,
Right.
which was shitty. But I don't know, I'm really torn.
Yeah, I think, I mean, a little different from what you just said. I wouldn't care about like pulling that shit about being like, I'm just going to show up here because just in spite of you, like to like show you I'm having a good time and la la, whatever. I wouldn't want to do that. I would think I would just want to pretend that they weren't there at all. Or
Oh, I'd pretend they're dead.
I mean, but
I
by
would not-
showing up is the action here. It's either
Yeah.
show up or don't show up.
yeah, I agree with you though. Like it depends on where they're feeling. Like if they really feel uncomfortable like with the entire thing. But if they're just letting one person like come and ruin their day, no.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Just don't acknowledge them. Or if they come up to you, like cool, say hi and then bye. Like spend your time with people that you do care about and that you do want to be around. Like
Right.
We've
'Cause
said
you
this
would
before.
be
It's
missing
like-
your whole family.
yeah, and it's just like life is so short. Like we need to stop just doing things for other people or because of other people. Like, just do what you want to do for you. Like, it's the holidays. Just enjoy your time. And if it's not with them, then fuck it. It's not with them.
Yep.
If it's with them and you pretend that person doesn't exist, or you acknowledge them and you move like along, cool. Like, just do what makes you feel good.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. Is this a Lifetime movie?
It could be.
Are you still torn?
God. No, I think Lauren said it best. If you don't want to go hole up in a cabin and have some good sex and marshmallows, s'mores.
Yes.
Justin's favorite, s'mores.
Do like a s'more.
I like s'mores too.
I enjoy a s'more.
Okay, do you have s'mores?
Yeah,
I do. We
have
can make
s'mores?
s'mores after. Yeah. Or you can go, well, God, it's so fucked with this new variant, but you could pull a Lauren and go to Hawaii for Christmas instead.
Yeah, I did do that last year. I did do that.
Are you guys ready to feel good?
Yeah.
Are you ready to feel good?
Yeah.
I feel good.
I'm putting my Olaf hood back on because this one is so cute and wholesome.
Oh
Olaf would want
Should
to be
we
a part
all
of
do it then?
Yeah. Hoods up.
Justin, are you gonna do it? Okay.
He thought about it. He really did.
I was thinking. I brought my hood way up.
Yeah.
You look like you're from Star Wars. Like the Sith or something.
They did you dirty with this.
Yeah, what's up with that thing?
This, what do you call that? The snowball at the tip of his Santa hat?
Yeah, it's supposed to be floofy.
They did him
Don't
dirty.
touch my ball.
So it's really bad.
It's so bad and ugly.
really bad.
We need to return this.
I feel like a horse with blinders on.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Same.
Let's get into the holiday spirit of giving.
We love it.
We love it.
Okay. This is on Best of Redditor Updates, and it originally came from an Ask Reddit thread. And the question was, what awesome holiday gift did you get someone that you can't tell them about yet, but want to brag about? And so with 75 days until Christmas, here's the comment. And this was posted a month ago, so that's why I said 75
I was
days.
about to say.
We only have 24 days left. Well, by the time this episode comes out, it'll be like 2 weeks.
I just told Morgan about a present that I got from my brother-in-law, and
It's
I'm
so good.
so excited.
It's so good. I'm really excited about everyone's presents this year.
Justin's like, am I a brother-in-law?
I could be.
Okay, so here we go. My brother's been saving to take a course abroad next year. It's a huge deal for him and a game changer career-wise. I don't fully understand why or the details, but he's been saving for a year, sold his car and stuff, so it's a huge deal for him. He's supposed to have the money to pay everything before December 30th. When he goes to pay, he'll find out it's already paid for. The best part is he gets to believe for a week all he's got from me is a pair of socks. So that was their comment. And so now we go into the edits. Edit. Wow, I didn't expect this reaction. Thanks everyone for the awesome comments and for the awards. This community is truly amazing. I thought I'd provide more info here and try to answer some of the questions. We live in Brazil and he's going to the UK for a year and a half. He'll be taking his master's there for a year and a half. This has been a goal of his for a while, and according to him, will help him get a good job in a larger company in one of the capitals. We live in a small town. Not a lot of options for someone in his line of work. As to why he's been saving for a whole year, we're in Brazil. Exchange rate is 1 Great British pound to 5.47 Brazil BRL. So Brazil money. I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. That alone is quite the challenge. He's been saving for tuition and accommodation for the first 2 months and is paying through a local travel agency. The owner is a close personal friend, so I'm not very worried about him paying twice. To everyone worried about the car, he was going to sell it anyways. It doesn't make any sense to keep it stored for a year. Cars are quite expensive in Brazil, so yeah, he's going to use the money towards the trip. Now he can use it to explore. Oh, and I'll post an update here once he finds out. Edit. Update.
Yes, let's go.
So he got the socks. He has until the 30th to pay for the course, so he hasn't found out yet. But he did his best to look happy with the socks. It was pretty clear he was disappointed, though.
Oh.
That's so cute.
I will need to travel back home tomorrow, so I won't be around to actually see his face when he finds out, but I'm sure he's going to call/text, so I'll post an update with the reaction. Update. He found out. As promised, here's an update on the reaction. He called me and he was crying. He said he called our father to ask if he could borrow a couple grand to be able to make the payment today. And my dad told him it had been paid already. He couldn't believe it.
Wow.
He kept saying thank you and that he hopes someday he can pay the gesture back. I told him he more than did already. He was there for me every time I needed him. Oh my.
Aww.
This is why you don't read happy stories like this when you're about to get your period. He went out of his way to pull me out of the gutter when I was down. I was always able to rely on him. He cried. I cried. We cried.
Mogan cried.
2 hot takes cried.
We talked about the UK, about his plans for the future, and decided that now he has spare money to explore Europe, we'll take a trip together next summer. I wish I had been there when he found out. Thank you, everyone, for your kind words in the comments.
Love.
I'm like bawling. This is not cute. I didn't read the end. I wasn't prepared. Someone goes, successful prank story on Reddit. I'm so surprised. Next comment, I always knew wholesome pranks were possible, but could never think of a specific example. Now I have one. Oh my God, there's a whole subreddit called Wholesome Pranks. I'm going to go subscribe right now. I fucking hate pranks. You guys know this. Like, I actually hate pranks. I hate all fucking pranks, but maybe wholesome pranks will turn me around.
When you were saying you guys, were you talking to me and Justin or the audience?
Everyone. We're all family here.
Okay, just wondering.
We're all family. Yeah, okay, this sub is, it looks promising. So, let's see how it goes. Maybe we'll have a wholesome pranks episode. Oh, good. Look at this comment. Basically, they quote and they say, he cried, I cried, and then they go, we all cried. This is lovely. I'm showing it to my kids. If I have kids like this, I'll be the most successful person ever.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Amazing. Amazing.
I love it.
I wish you would have cried as hard as me.
Me?
Yeah.
What? I was tearing up the whole time.
I just want someone to bawl like I do.
It's happy.
I wasn't audibly crying because I'm not talking.
And
you were
it's happy.
talking. Yeah.
I know it's really hard to read through tears.
Yeah. But no, that story made me tear up. That was really sweet.
Perfect way to end, right?
Yeah.
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 Holidays are tough, but sometimes there's magic like this.
There's a lot
That's
of
right.
magic.
I think there's a lot of good out there.
There is. And that's why I was saying this account that I follow, I think everyone else should. This is not any like type of collaboration, but this guy's name is Jimmy Darts. And I just think he is a saint.
Lauren, maybe we should find him and you should go on a date.
Oh, wow.
I didn't think about that, but
Look at this. Matchmaking out here.
When we were talking about the dating story on Dave Ryan's show, I literally want to put together like a dating show of my own now. I've always wanted to play matchmaker. Or like a
like the
speed
Netflix shows.
speed dating meetup or something where we have like 2 hot takes dates.
I feel like I wouldn't be like a good like dating show type of person. I just,
You like to focus on one person at a time.
yeah.
Yeah. Get to know them.
Yeah.
Bond. See who they are.
Yeah.
But also you'd crush the Bachelorette.
You think so?
Did you see that the Bachelorette the other day, A, went to Third Layer, the skate park I went to growing up.
What the heck?
B, they went on a date and they walked, Josie's Snapchatting me. They walk right by Josie's high school.
Justin's aunt was out here visiting. I go, yeah. Lauren used to date the guy that's on The Bachelor right now. I met him. I think the first time I met him, it was at a party at the hockey house at the University of Minnesota, and he was like standing outside by this scooter, like pretending it was his scooter when it was one of the hockey guys. And I like walked up and like me and friends, and he was like, "Oh, hi, girls," and I was like, "Oh, hi, like, blah, blah, nice to meet you." I was a fucking freshman. I was like, I was just trying to be nice and like make friends. And he's like, "Yeah, do you like my scooter?" It wasn't his scooter.
Wow.
Yeah, he wasn't a scooter guy, was he?
I don't think so. But all the athletes got scooters. I don't know. But other than that, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
I'm emotionally drained.
I hope you liked our new neon.
Oh my God, it's so awesome. I'm literally sweating so much right now. I can't even think about anything else because I'm sweating.
It's hot.
That's beautiful, Lauren.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
But sign us off, Lauren. You got it. You signed us on today. You got to sign us off.
All right. Well, this is a lot of pressure. I don't know how you do it, Morgan.
You like how we're just
Yeah, they're both just looking at me. Well, I would just like to say that peace and love and happiness to everyone throughout the holidays. Let's not take everything so seriously. Let's think about inclusivity. Let's think about love. Let's just celebrate and drink hot toddies. Hey. Anyway, until next time.
Until next time.
until next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.